Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right. Thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. This is Happy English Podcast, episode 517. 10 Things You Can Take. Hey, guys, it's Michael here from Happy English, and I've got another podcast English lesson for you today. We've had a couple of warm days here last week, but after that, the temperature has really dropped. Now it really feels like fall. At this time of year, I like to drive to the mountains and take in the scenery. The fall foliage is certainly beautiful. Take is an interesting word in English because we have a lot of different uses for this word, including phrasal verbs and idioms. Today, we're going to look at 10 idioms, which are things that you can take. Are you ready? Let's check it out. When you take a chance, you try to do something that is likely to fail or be a bit risky. For example, it's raining hard. You shouldn't take a chance driving in this kind of weather. We decided to take a chance and hire the guy that had no experience. He seems to be a quick learner, so hopefully things will work out. I really want to pass that exam, so I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to spend the whole weekend studying. When you take a guess, you make a prediction about something. We usually say, take a guess at something. Here are some examples. Take a guess how many times Jack has been late this month. Wow, you don't look so happy. Let me take a guess. You lost the golf game. How old am I? Why don't you take a guess? When you take a shot, you try to do something. We usually say, take a shot at something. Here are some examples. I've never tried playing golf, but I think I'm going to take a shot at it this weekend. The top prize for the lottery is $500,000. I'm going to take a shot and play a couple of games. I'm going to take a shot at fixing my computer. I think I can do it. When you take the heat, you get criticized or blamed for doing something, especially for a mistake or wrongdoing. For example, several students were fighting in the schoolyard, but Tommy took the heat for starting the problem. I can't believe the customer didn't sign the contract. I am totally going to take the heat for this. There was some money missing from the office, and the manager took the heat for that. When you take notes, you write a memo in order to remember something. For example, I like to use a pencil when I take notes in class. Tom, do you think you can take notes during the meeting? I took a lot of notes at the lecture this afternoon. When you take sides, you choose one person to agree with in an argument. Here are some examples. In a court case between the company and an employee, the jury usually takes sides with the employee. You guys are both my friends, so I'm not going to take sides. When there's a problem in school, parents usually take sides with their kids. When you take someone's word, you believe what they say. Here are some examples. Tommy said he didn't eat the cookie, and I think we can take his word for it. I trust him completely, and I can always take his word. Hey, if you don't want to take my word, just Google it. When you take turns with someone, you alternate doing something. For example, in my house, we take turns cooking. Paul and his wife take turns walking the dogs. It's going to take about 6 hours to drive here from Boston, so why don't we take turns driving? And finally, when you take up something, you start doing a new hobby or a new activity. Even though Jenny is an adult, she decided to take up playing the piano. Marcos took up learning English about a year ago. I tried a couple of times to take up tennis, but I'm just not good at it. Well, that's our English lesson for today. Thanks for taking time to check it out. If you want to read the examples in this lesson or get word-for-word transcripts of the Happy English podcast, just visit myhappyenglish.com and check lesson 517. Thanks for studying, and I'll see you next time at Happy English. Catch you later.
This podcast is brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English. Get happy. Happy English.